I grew up in Blackpool, yes. Went to school in Blackpool. Well, it was great actually because there's so many things to do. There was loads of cinemas to go to, loads of places to dance. There was the Palace Theatre, which you could go to a show, and then you could go dancing afterwards. And it was great in those days, and it was a lot busier. I danced every night at the Gardens. The Tower we thought was a bit common. So when the Winter Gardens was shut, we used to think we'd got to slum it in the Tower. I used to go on the Pleasure Beach, and it used to be very cheap. I was scared of going on anything. The rest of the family used to go on everything, and they used to put me next to the chocolate bar machine and leave me there with some money to go to borrow chocolate. The only thing I would go on was the little boat that goes around the little caves. Wouldn't go on anything else. I was terrified. Oh yes, we were in the hotel business, which was I didn't like really. Because we had a lovely clean place, I think we did get a better selection of visitors. You know, we had a few, incidents like the Onion Woman and people that wet beds and people that were sick on the landing. You know, been out drinking and things like that. So I didn't like that part of it. Well, they used to love coming because we had all the shows. And we used to have all the stars, the big stars, Frank Sinatra and all the big stuff. And the one that's still going strong is Ken Don. He still comes to the Grand Theatre at Blackpool. We're just in a different time, aren't we? Just, things move on. When going abroad became a lot cheaper and, don't forget the travel industry has improved, hasn't it, since the war. Everybody now goes to Benidorm or somewhere like that. I haven't been to the Illuminations for years, but when we used to go as children, it used to be good. Everybody made a big night out of it, Yeah, so I'd say it was nicer then. Now we get too many. There's also people hiring to Blackpool, drug addicts and people that are on the run from, the police and things like that. And there's a lot more drugs. And it's got disgusting, hasn't it, in Blackpool? It used to be quite nice. All on the prom with these kiss me quick hats, and it's got a bit out of hand, that, All the shops seem to have gone, and we've just got cheap clothing shops and cafes and things like that. There's markets, there's no markets anymore either now. But I do think they are trying to improve Blackpool. But they want to get rid of some of these stalls, and there's a rock stall every 5 yards, and cafes, and there's too much of it. Could make it a lot nicer. It's more tacky now than it's ever been, and they are going to try and improve it. I mean, it's clubs and gay bars and all that sort of stuff now, isn't it? There wasn't those when we were. I mean, it was completely different. Everybody sort of came to Blackpool. What we did, we went to the Gardens, the Palace, or the Tower, and they were the main places for going out on a night out. Plenty of pubs and plenty of places. I mean, in Blackpool in the main season is like the Foxhall area. That pub there is usually everybody's outside drinking, They just like going in pubs, don't they, really, more than anything? Pubs and clubs. I mean, I've not been in Blackpool for years. I don't want to go into Blackpool because it's not the same. It's rough, definitely. And yet a lot of people love coming to Blackpool. They really do love coming to Blackpool. Why, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go. My fondest memories of Blackpool is going on that tram every night to the Gardens. If you want the truth. I loved it.